Welcome back to the SFL. We are here in Seattle for a Seahawks home game as the Packers take on the Seahawks to determine who will gain their first win in the NFC.
Both of these teams are winless, like you said. We saw this last night as the Titans claimed their first victory over the Denver Broncos. So we'll see that once again. Will the Packers be able to pull through in an away game, get their first win, or will the Titans please the Seahawks please their fans at home get a win?
We'll see,
what happens here. Looks like the Packers are going to be the first to receive as Martin Van Buren is awaiting the return. Seahawks are all lined up, ready for this kick.
I'm excited to see this as both these teams definitely proven that they have a lot of potential, but the beginning of the season for both these teams has just been a little bit rough, especially for the Seahawks, who had such a commanding performance in the preseason. We'll see if this is finally their opportunity to make things work. Hit hard!
Wow. Martin Van Buren just absolutely pummeled right there.
And here comes Christopher Cross!
Christopher Cross showing up with a very surprising game last week, getting 310 passing yards and 3 passing touchdowns, proving that he is capable of doing a lot on the football field. Be exciting to see what he can do tonight against the monster Seahawks defense. Here he is in the shotgun facing the 1st and 10.
Trooper Gooch.
Here's the handoff. Trooper Gooch is going to take the ball and get brought down.
Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim will get the first tackle of the night. Here's that Green Bay Packers offensive line and the backs and receivers here. Nemesis Dittert, a notable tight end.
Yeah,
Aaron Burr, another very talented wide receiver.
As a football fan, I'm hopeful to see Christopher Cross throw the ball as much as possible. The throwing game of the Packers is particularly exciting. And Christopher Cross definitely breaking all expectations as we've seen in his game so far, but just only thing missing for him right now is a victory to show for it. But it's going to be hard against this strong defense, as we can see right here.
Ben Solo, Kylo Ren, Scott Pilgrim, Mickey Humanoid Mouse. These names don't even start to show how great this defensive line is for the Seattle Seahawks. Emmett Brown has the tackle.
It's going to be very scary for the Packers going against the Seahawks defense, but we'll see what they're capable of. So far, the first 2 plays of this drive have been less than stellar, to say the least. Not a single yard gained. Dropping back, Christopher Cross.
Looking, maybe he'll run low, but he'll get brought down in the back. Despicable Gru getting a huge sack. Oh, and Christopher Cross getting a little feisty there. This Despicable Gru gets very amped up about that sack.
And just like that, Despicable Gru, how he sheds that blocker right there. Hones in quickly. Christopher Cross sacked for 8 yards, and just like that, first drive of the game, 3 and out. Heartbreaking for the Packers, first time coming out on the field, but just over a minute has even gone by in this game, so there's more than enough time for things to change. But the Weeaboo is going to get the ball here at about their own 3-yard line, kicking it at about the 6. Caught by Dwight Schrute, perhaps. Oh, but he's brought down pretty quickly after making one quick juke. But here comes Sir Sporticus.
Sir Sporticus, not a great game last week. Just getting 265 passing yards, but still, he has proven before that he's not a terrible quarterback in this game, and we'll see what he can do here against the Packers defense.
Yeah, certainly not poor by any means. Even after the preseason, arguably one of the best in the entire league, but the actual season has not been that good for him. But wow, starting off with a huge run. No! A fumble! It's picked up by the Packers defense! My God, and just as I say that, a great run.
Tolnareff gets a big recovery to give the Packers another chance. Sporticus starting off this game with a fumble. Ouch.
Ouch.
Maybe that idea to tuck and run was not that smart for Sir Sporticus.
I mean, it was an entertaining first play. Definitely, this hometown crowd had to love to see Sporticus run up the middle, but it just was not safe enough, especially with such a great defense that the Packers have. First play on the field, the Packers force a fumble and pick it up. Suddenly, Christopher Cross starts his drive in Seahawks territory. What a huge play that was. So exciting. Aaron Burr.
A handoff to Aaron Burr. Will try to take it, and he'll get it to about the 30-yard line, and they are in fantastic position right now, just 30 yards away.
Third
Steve
drive.
Rogers gets the tackle.
This is the third drive of the game, and I can't believe I'm saying this. Took 3 drives for any yards to be gained. But here we finally are. We'll see, as now the game has truly begun. But it's been so exciting despite that fact. We saw a sack from the Seahawks defense, a fumble recovery from the Packers defense. Christopher Cross dropping back with a big pass, but overshot it. Not
First
so good there.
For the night. 3rd and 3 coming up.
We have a 3rd down here. We'll see if the Packers will be able to convert. I mean, they're starting this drive with such great field position. It'd be really disappointing to just have to settle for a far field goal.
Just a guy kicking balls could possibly drill a field goal from this distance. We'll see. Yeah, they'll actually lose yards here. Martin Van Buren won't get anything there. Field goal here would be a 49-yard attempt. Pretty big spread right there.
Superman was able to take down Martin Van Buren for a loss of some yardage here, and now, yeah, we're stuck in a situation where the Packers might have to go for quite a long field goal here, but just a guy kicking balls.
His long of the season is 53 yards. He's hit one from that distance, so this is very possible for him. We'll see if he can drill in the first points of the game from 49 yards.
He did it!
Right in there. Nails it. 3-0 for the Packers.
Packers just like that, able to score 3 points. I mean, off of a fumble recovery in Seahawks territory, they're probably hoping for a touchdown, but 3 points to start things off. I mean, the Packers started the game with the lead. Got to be a great moment for them. Seahawks are going to be back out on the field to receive a kickoff here. Going to have to reevaluate what they went for here. 1 play, 1 turnover. They need to make anything else happen with this. But Dwight Schrute is in the back, of course, a great kick receiver. We'll see if he can actually make it happen.
Kick is up and away. Dwight Schrute awaits the kickoff return, and here he is, running out to the 20, getting down at about the 28-yard line.
Not bad at all. 27-yard return. A good start of the night for him, and Sporticus back out on the field after an embarrassing attempt there. First time out on the field, fumbling it on the first play. We'll see how safe he plays it here. Got defenders all around him. See if we get a handoff to Kronk here. Yes, we will. Wow, pushing
Kronk's
forward.
First run of the night, and his size definitely helps him push through.
Percy Watson was able to take him down.
Kronk is a very notable rusher because he's good when he has the ball. He's just not given too many chances to do something great. Hasn't gotten over 40 rushing yards in a game.
Oh, huge pass!
There's a quick pass right there.
Straight to
Super Saiyan Goku. It's a 14-yard reception, bringing him to the 48-yard line, their own 48.
Finally seeing a fairly big play right now, getting a first down. Sir Sporticus lining back up. This drive already looking infinitely better than the first time they came out on the field. We'll see. Giving it to Emperor Cusco, who gets a very solid run. He pushed forward, getting 8 yards there.
8 yards for Cusco. Brother Nature getting the tackle.
Now that they're in Packers territory, we'll see if they're going to give the ball to Kronk to try and push through to move the chains. Interested, pitching it back to Kronk, who just brought down. He could have kept going, I think.
Can't get anything there.
Loses a yard. Unfortunate there, but still, I think the idea was good, but unfortunately the Packers defense just were on top of things there. Kronk was not able to take it anywhere. See, Sir Sporticus back. Looks like Emperor Kuzco to his side rather than Kronk. He's dropping back for a pass here. Another pass, another reception. Great work. Sir Sporticus with a huge pass up the field to Marty McFly.
Twenty yards there. Very solid gain. Getting into enemy territory now. Down at the 25.
I'm surprised how much Marty McFly has been able to do so far in the regular season, but it is definitely a welcome surprise. He's getting a lot of touches, and he's making things work with them. But looks like maybe Kronk will get his chance to shine again. Maybe making up for a poor couple runs, but no, unable to make anything of it. Brought down again. Almierde was actually able to get the tackle on Kronk there. It's just, I don't fully understand what is so difficult right now for the Seahawks. Kronk is not able to make the big runs that we've seen him do in the preseason. It's just been hard the entire season here. Week 1, week 2, and now that we're into the week 3 game, it seems to continue, but no.
Ooh, Kronk tried to find another hole. Couldn't get through there. Finally, take a look at this offense for the Seahawks. Here we can see they're very strong in their receiving. Marty McFly and Dwight Schrute. Super Saiyan Goku as well. Just very, very great receivers on this team. 39 approaching.
I'm very much interested to see how the receiving game is going to go for the Seahawks, especially since, from what we've seen so far, the rushing is not working. But here goes another rush. Last time we saw that it was a fumble, but not this time. Sportic is able to get the first down. Very scary.
1 minute left in this quarter. Very good juke right there. Sir Sporticus. Very solid on his feet.
Definitely one of really only 2 quarterbacks who we see take the ball and run with it in this league. The other, of course, being Austin Fleck for the Titans, but much like Fleck, he can make things work when he gets the ball. We're stepping back. We might see a run, but no, we got a man in motion. Interested to see what happens with this play as they're 15 yards away from the goal line. It's passed down.
To the right,
Ooh.
Gets it all the way across
Marty McFly.
The first down line.
No, they're giving him 2nd and inches. I don't know if I actually agree with that. I think he definitely reached the ball over, but either way, Marty McFly with a great reception.
This will be very, very close. Still on the 5-yard line. This is very good field position.
So I can take this Kronk with the ball, but Kronk taken down.
Swallowed up. Kronk just unable to make anything really work here.
The guy able to take down Kronk there with a hard hit. So baffling just how much every defense seems to have Kronk absolutely scouted out. I mean, I guess that's the biggest downside when you have such a large man running the ball. And the first quarter ends 3 points on the board. 3-0 in favor of the Packers.
Not a very high-scoring first quarter, but doesn't mean we haven't seen some good football here. As the Seahawks are 7 yards away from the end zone. 3rd and 2. We'll see Sporticus try to pass it. It's just brought down
and
by
you can
Knight.
see anger. Sporticus slamming his hand on the ground in frustration there. High emotions here, but yeah, very frustrating.
30-yard field goal attempt is coming up for Obi-Wan Kenobi. Try to get this one up and through.
Tying this game up 3-3 is what Obi-Wan Kenobi's looking to do here, and yeah, he's coming out on the field. To tie things up. Ball snapped. He kicks it. We have a tied football game.
3-3 here in Seattle. The crowd is very happy about that.
We'll see how the rest of this game goes. So very close, and we've seen a lot, particularly defensively today. We'll see how that carries through the rest of the game, but 3 points for each team. Very anxious to see which team will be the first to reach the end zone if we even see it tonight, but these defenses are just playing out of their minds. But now Martin Van Buren in the back. We'll see if this reception could put the Packers in a very good place. He's going to take a knee, and the ball will start at the 25 as Christopher Cross is about to come back out on the field here.
Setting up a fresh drive for the Packers here. See if they can respond to that field goal there. Green Bay only has actually -3 yards. That was correct. Assuming in rushing. Just Trooper Gooch trying to make up for that.
Trooper Gooch able to get 3. Now we're back at square one here. Packers have a collective 0 yards in this game. As here in the second quarter, it's just been difficult for them to get through the Seahawks defense. I mean, they were only able to get into Seahawks territory because of great defensive play from the Packers themselves. So we'll see. Christopher Cross is going to need to do something huge here. And oh, Martin Van Buren caught it, but he just wasn't able to get far enough up there. 3rd and 4. Another 3rd down situation for the Packers.
Third and 4 here. Potential 3 and out coming up. We'll see what they can do here. Christopher Cross looking to pass. Goes down the middle.
Dittert with the catch.
Dittert, first reception of the game. 13 yards and a first down.
Dittert, a very good tight end. Christopher Cross looking to him in a dire situation, and he can make things work. So we'll see just how many times Dittert actually does get to touch the ball tonight, especially after that being effectively the biggest play that the Packers offense has gotten all night. Nearly at midfield here. Trooper Gooch running the ball, but he's taken down.
Jeez, tried to leap over, it looks like number 50, but didn't make anything happen there.
Al Duncachino with his tackle. Slow and steady. Definitely seems to be winning the race tonight. The clock keeps ticking down here in the second quarter. 6 collective points on the board.
Here's the handoff. Trooper Gooch will find a hole on the outside to the left, getting up to the 36-yard line. A great run right there by Trooper Gooch. Averaging now at about 5 yards a run.
That's what Trooper Gooch needed right there. The runs were just getting stuffed by the Seahawks defense, but Trooper Gooch able to show his Jets, get big yardage on that run there. And now at the opposing 36, the Packers finally starting to see Seahawks territory again.
Christopher Cross under center now.
Running with Trooper Gooch.
Trooper Gooch will evade a tackle. It tried to, it looks like. Brought down by 3 men. 2nd and 7 now. We have 4 minutes left in the half. Al Duncachino able to get the tackle.
They didn't want history to repeat itself there with Trooper Gooch. Only able to get a couple yards there, so we'll see where Christopher Cross takes us. He drops back for a pass.
Can go to nearly picked off right there by number 23. Very close. We'll see.
That was very scary for the Packers there, but thankfully for them, only an incompletion. One more attempt here to try and get the first down before they'll be stuck with 4th. Pushing it down. Oh, great by Dittert.
First down. To the 25-yard line. Nemesis Dittert moving it down the field now. Superman able to get the tackle right there.
Well, for both of these teams, we can be certain that a victory will be hard fought because just how slowly these drives are moving down the field. Very unique here. But, oh, solid hit there. Stopping Trooper Gooch as he only gets 3 yards on that rush.
Come on, set, 50, plant. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Deep rip, deep rip.
Here's Christopher Cross rolling left, getting an open man right there.
Ooh.
Almost to the first down line, but will not be able to convert. Trooper Gooch getting positive yardage, but not enough for the first down.
Trooper Gooch making fairly good yardage on his first reception, but yes, forced into another third down situation. The Packers have seen that far too many times already tonight. Gonna hand it to Trooper Gooch again, but he's taken down behind the line there. Super unfortunate. Once again, Grunkle Stan able to make a great stop there.
Probably going to be looking at another field goal for just a guy kicking balls.
Absolutely. Still no luck getting in the end zone for either team so far tonight.
Two-minute warning is approaching. Looks like they'll get a little bit more time before they actually kick this thing.
2 minutes left in the half. 3-3 is the current score. And we'll see. Definitely seems like that is about to change. So we're going to have a kick here from just a guy kicking balls. And it's
34-yard attempt up.
Good.
And good. 6-3 now is the score. Packers regaining their lead over Seattle.
Just a guy kicking balls. 2 for 2 right now in field goal attempts. Very, very good for him right now, but not great for the Green Bay Packers. Still only 6 points total for them tonight. Seahawks also only 3. We'll see what Sporticus is going to be able to do with 1 minute and 57 seconds on the clock for a drive here.
Here's the kick. 1 minute, 57 seconds. Dwight Schroeder awaiting the return. Take it from about the 2, getting across the 10, the 20, the 30. Getting stopped right there at the 30-yard line.
Good reception once again from Dwight Schrute as Sir Sporticus ready to come back out on the field, and he knows how important this situation is now. Still not in a bad situation of the Seahawks. They will be starting with the ball in the second half, so if they can at the very least tie things up here, they could be in the driver's seat for the remainder of the game. It all depends on what Sporticus is able to do.
Looking to pass, throwing it down the middle.
Goku
is able to find Super Saiyan Goku. Not able to get to the first down line, actually.
It's a very close call, but the line judges having microscopes tonight, calling inches once again.
Hey, let's go.
No huddle called. Trying to go as quickly as possible. Smart plan by the Seahawks. Sporticus throws it. Ooh, I don't know if he was in. Yes, he was. They're counting him as in, and that is a first down for the Seahawks on their own 42 still.
Sporticus will stay perfect on the night. 5 for 5. A minute 25 left in this half. All 3 timeouts left for the Seahawks. They're 58 yards away. He'll pass again. Sporticus down the middle will find.
Looks like Peter Parker got that reception there. Hit hard, but a first down again, and they're finally in Packers territory once again. Now, this is a solid drive we've seen so far from the Seahawks. Starting to finally look like they're getting momentum on their side. Another no huddle called. But then they decided to take the timeout. They realized that with just over a minute remaining, they might as well use this half's timeouts.
Trying to think of some game plan for the rest of these 48 yards, seeing what they're able to do. They're able to get to the end zone and get the first touchdown of the night. I know that's what's on their minds.
Dropping back, Sir Sporticus. He's gonna run
Looks
it
like a run with the ball himself.
again.
Get a
Quick
few
timeout.
yards there, just 6 on the play, and takes their second timeout
Now,
of the half.
I couldn't see far down the field, so I don't know how open his receivers were, but I definitely do not think running the ball was the optimal decision there for Sir Sporticus. But nonetheless, I suppose 6 yards closer to their goal. Every little bit helps.
Check, 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 check. Ready, ready.
Only one timeout remaining with 55, just under that now. About 51 seconds remaining in the half. Third down. Incomplete pass for Sporticus. On a booth review, I was about to say, I'm interested to see if a booth review is called. Couldn't get a good view of whether his feet were in bounds or not, and that angle isn't doing us any favors, but 1 foot, no, definitely out of bounds there.
Absolutely. This will get called back.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that decision there.
Let's go. 18 Gator. Check, check. Watch it before. Watch it before. I can't believe they let you play.
It's an interesting challenge, but yeah, his foot was definitely out of bounds, so we're going to keep going with it. But, oh,
A run
Sporticus with
on
a
the
huge
outside.
run!
This is a good call. A very
Oh.
good call. He's got to be better with the ball possession, keeping that thing from getting loose. But still a very solid run for Sir Sporticus,
Absolutely.
giving them a fresh set of downs. However, the clock is ticking now.
Yeah, you can see how well
Need to get
protected
something.
that ball is when he gets tackled after that fumble earlier. Doesn't need anything like that to happen again. Definitely capable of tying this game up are the Seahawks right now. But yeah, the clock is still ticking down. Suppose just trying to minimize the amount of time
Watch the slant.
the
to
Packers
get a
would have
score
in
soon.
response.
Ooh. Less than
Get it.
20 seconds left in this
Another
half.
run!
Sporticus running again.
They got to call a timeout, and they do.
Not the best call there. I don't think he's looking around at his receivers enough.
Yeah, I feel like Sporticus is a little too eager to try and run the ball and I guess perhaps try to prove himself after the embarrassing first rush of the game, but I don't think anyone anymore is doubting his ability. I just think that they're just going to go for 3 points here. I suppose I understand.
Know about this. Well, I know because they don't have any timeouts left. Here's the kick. It's good, tying the game up, but now the Packers will have time to do something, whatever they choose to do. But I don't know. I wouldn't have been upset to see another play where Sporticus tries to put it up in the air, but
Yeah, one more pass. I think they definitely had enough time to try something, but nonetheless, tying it up, keeping things safe. Seahawks tying the game 6-6 as they kick things off to the Packers. The Packers will have 9 seconds to try to make something off of it. I don't find it very likely, and I wouldn't be surprised if, when this drive starts, Christopher Cross just takes a knee and sends everyone to the locker rooms. But it is booted away. Martin Van Buren in the back to receive it. Caught at the goal line. Oh, very great kick there. Oh, and he's brought down 6 seconds now. At the 27. Yeah, Christopher Cross going to take a knee. And at the half, the score will be 6-6.
not the most exciting half of football, but still seen some great plays both with the offense and defense
We'll see if
going into the half.
either team will be able to find their way into the end zone in the second half, but definitely a defense-focused game. Excited to see what happens in the second half. And we are back with some second half action. This game is tied 6-6. No team has gotten into the end zone yet, but that could very well change as the Seahawks are going to start with the ball this time. Their chance to take the lead here. Dwight Schrute in the
Very
back.
very evenly matched game on both sides. So the Seahawks here are gonna receive the ball. Dwight Schrute taking it from the goal line to the 10, the 20,
At the
and
25.
down at the 25. We're going to see
It's pretty
Sporticus
solid.
come back out. Hasn't done a whole lot this game. He's been rushing it quite a bit, which is a very controversial call right there to be doing that so much. See if the receivers get any more attention. Here's a rush to Kronk.
He just can't
Not
break
getting
through.
anything. Kronk on 4 yards. That's it for Kronk so far.
Very just underwhelming game for the Seahawks, which I know we've brought it up many times on commentary, but the preseason, what has happened to these Seahawks? They're the same people on the field, but it looks like from a different world entirely. Maybe we'll see things change. Again, rushing it is Sporticus. I don't know what these play calls are for the Seattle Seahawks. It's just not working, only gaining 2 yards there. I am just taken aback. Part of it is, of course, the great Packers defense, but I'm not going to pull any punches here. The Seahawks have just been having some terrible play calls tonight, but maybe that'll change here. Going for a pass. Definitely smart. Nope.
Gonna run into his own man.
Just as I
Robbie gets
thought.
the sack, and just that's going to be one that's going to be reviewed by the internet for a while. Look at this.
This is an
Running into his
embarrassing
own
game.
offense. Like, Rocky Balboa just couldn't get off of him. It looked like he was stuck to him like a magnet. What was that?
Oh, so just baffling. It's hard for me to find words to say about this game. The Seahawks especially playing far below what their standard of quality seemed to be. They're going to punt it away now. The Packers going to receive the ball here at about the 25. Ooh, trying to go for a spin there, but not much off of it. Minecraft Steve. Christopher Cross back out on the field, looking to give his team the lead once again, and also looking for his first victory in the entire history of the SFL. Oof, solid pass
Overshot.
there, but nothing.
Christopher Cross just has 29 yards passing today. He's definitely more of the Christopher Cross we saw a lot of in that first week.
Definitely. When Christopher Cross is not playing his best, it can just be really sad to see. Trooper Gooch getting the ball, but not able to make much at all of it. 4 yards there. He might see another 3 and out, back to back. Christopher Cross back here. See what he's able to do. Jumping back, Christopher Cross looking down the field,
Goes for a pass
finds his
to the
receiver,
left.
Martin Van Buren.
First down. Martin Van Buren will bring in the ball, getting to the 49-yard line on the opposite side of the field.
And they're starting to get something moving a little bit. Definitely with a solid pass to Martin Van Buren before he was taken down by Superman. But still, not exactly the peak performance that we know the Green Bay Packers are capable of. But now that they're standing at midfield, we'll see if maybe the tide will finally turn in this game. And we'll see someone reach the end zone. A solid pass to Martin Van Buren again. Oh, he could have kept moving, but just couldn't keep his balance. So close there for Martin Van Buren.
4 minutes to go in the third quarter. 2nd and 3 from the 42 coming up.
A lot of movement on the field and audible getting called.
Looks like we might see another pass. Nope.
No, running
Handing
it.
off to Trooper Gooch up the middle. Getting to the first down line. That's his 10th rush of the night.
Solid play there, able to move the chains once again. perhaps this is a chance for Green Bay. Call me optimistic, but I think we could finally see a touchdown tonight. Only time will tell, as they still got 36 yards to make that happen. Hand it off again to Trooper Gooch, but oh. And hit hard. Only 1 yard.
Alfred K. Bingham with the tackle. First we've seen of him tonight. 2nd and 9 now.
To say the least, though, the defense of both of these teams showing that they can bring it tonight, forcing a low-scoring game.
Screen pass here from Christopher Cross and called incomplete.
Incomplete.
Or, no, excuse me, that will be a complete pass for 2 yards.
There we go. 3rd and 7. Another third down situation for the Packers. They've seen the number 3 far too many times tonight, so this is going to be pushing the limits of just guy kicking balls if they can't convert here. Oh, and convert they will not. I think he lost yardage there. Yeah, lost 4 yards on the play. I honestly think that throwing it just maybe, I don't know, if it was incomplete, it would have been much better for them. But Trooper Gooch, trying to make something happen, receives the ball, but he's taken down by Scott Pilgrim.
Fourth and 11 now.
Just a guy kicking balls, gonna go for a long field goal. We'll see if he's capable.
Yards.
No.
54 yards. Oh, boy.
Very short. Very short and off.
Very short. Not a great kick there by just a guy kicking balls. Although it wasn't very shocking to see him attempt a kick like that. As I said, he was able to get a 53-yard field goal in week 1.
Absolutely. I just feel like everyone playing offense on all of these teams is just off tonight. And no one's found their rhythm quite yet, and
we haven't seen that many big plays. Nothing really huge from any of the players.
Pitching it to Kronk. We'll see if that can change. Solid 9-yard run.
Yards. Best run of the night for Kronk.
Not bad.
Still only at 7 yards total.
No.
Had to make up for some lost yardage earlier.
Surprised we aren't seeing just the raw strength, the Kronk that would push down defenders that we saw in the preseason. I'm not sure exactly what's gotten to him, but perhaps that 9-yard run will help things a little bit. A solid pass caught there. Goku definitely being the best receiver tonight for the Seahawks. He's making things happen. 37 yards on the night. Very slow pace, but already at the 33, this could finally be the opportunity for things to change. The Seahawks looking slowly but surely better with each and every play. Cusco gets the ball, but he gets hit
Completely decked right
hard
there.
by Brother Nature. Looked like almost like helmet-to-helmet contact there. Cusco out like a light. Bold play decision there, but we'll see what we do here. Cusco still out on the field. Still not much of Kronk, but Sporticus dropping back. Surprised he didn't run it there, but wow! And how great was that?
There it is, Dwight Schrute getting it into the end zone. Hands down the best play of the game right there. Finally,
Phenomenal.
something big happens. 33-yard touchdown from Dwight Schrute.
And when Sporticus could take it to the air, he made it count. A very deep pass and a receiving touchdown for Dwight Schrute.
Very smart move right there.
One of his first receptions of the night, if not his very first. I'm not exactly sure either way. Finally, getting some momentum. The first touchdown of the evening goes to the Seahawks. And for the first time tonight, the Seahawks are in the lead at home.
Dwight Schrute's first receiving touchdown of the season. Obviously not his first overall touchdown, because who could forget the incredible kick return he brought all the way back to the end zone, I believe in week 1.
Yeah, that was very, very great work for Dwight Schrute. He's definitely a very, very skilled receiver, skilled at running the ball. And he proved it there as he was able to fight for those extra yards, falling right into the end zone. Now, friend of Dwight Schrute here, Michael Scott, is going to be the one to kick this ball back to the Packers, who for the first time tonight are going to be coming out on the field at a deficit. We'll see, but now that a touchdown has been scored, maybe breaking the ice, solid run, getting up to the 27-yard line is Martin Van Buren. Christopher Cross is going to come back out on the field, and now he knows he has to respond with the end zone. No more playing slowly. And recreated Cramp, a backup running back we have not seen tonight. Perhaps an omen for the future. Perhaps losing a little bit of trust in Trooper Gooch for this game
him in
specifically.
backfield? I can't tell.
Looks like perhaps it
Christopher
was.
Cross with a short pass.
Martin Van Buren.
Martin Van Buren.
There we
Martin
go.
Van Buren getting across the 40. And it looks like they're moving. They really want to keep up this momentum and not let Seattle get too excited for too long. Down by a touchdown now.
We'll see if they're able to catch up here, but yeah, definitely nice. Moving quickly, keeping up momentum. The Packers looking to find their way into the end zone as well.
Let's go now. 8 read. Here we go.
And now Christopher Cross lining back up. Oh, and that's the end of the third. I didn't even realize the time on the clock. 1 quarter left to play. 13-6, an incredibly low-scoring game here in the SFL, but just proving the strength of both these teams' defenses. The first drive of the fourth quarter underway here as Christopher Cross throws the ball up. Caught! What a great catch from Aaron Burr!
Incredible effort right there.
Wow.
Aaron Burr pulling through, getting a first down. His very first reception of the night. That's something very surprising to see here, especially because Aaron Burr had such a stellar game in week 2.
That pass
Almost
was
100 receiving yards.
definitely a little high there, but Aaron Burr, a big playmaker, able to make the catch nonetheless and also reel it in, giving the Packers another much-needed first down. And now they're in enemy territory. Very exciting for the Packers. They're really feeling it now. After spending 3 quarters trying to build that momentum, and now it's caught by Trooper Gooch. But, oh, Trooper Gooch, whoa!
Jeez.
Brought
Really
down
tried to
hard.
break off from Scott Pilgrim right there, but couldn't really make anything out of it. 4 tackles tonight for Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, Trooper Gooch definitely did try to spin that out, but he ended up just hitting the ground incredibly hard. But still, 3 yards. Better than nothing for the Packers right now. Only 7 needed for the first down, which they get. Alexander Hamilton with
First
a great
reception
catch.
for him, too. They're really trying to spread the love now, giving it to all of their receivers finally. They're down to the 21-yard line. Mickey Humanoid Mouse with this first tackle.
And I'm surprised it's taken so long to throw it to Alexander Hamilton and Aaron Burr, but to great effect right now. Absolutely stellar catch. Getting him up 1 yard shy of breaking into the red zone for the very first time in the entire night. Packers have not stepped foot in the red zone at all in the first 3 quarters of play.
It was only a matter of time before we saw Burr and Hamilton get the ball, doing very well at it. Here's a handoff,
Oh.
getting up to the 20, so in the red zone now. Trooper Gooch will just creep up there. Not great, though. Set at his 2nd and 10 now.
Christopher Cross under center here. We'll see if he gives it back to Trooper Gooch once again.
31st play for the Packers tonight. Here's a handoff to Trooper Gooch, getting a few yards there. Rolling over Alfred K. Bingham to get a few yards.
Now a lot is hinging on this 3rd down conversion here. Last thing that the Packers need right now is to settle for another field goal. And oh! That was so close, but I don't think he made it. No, 4th and 1. A great stop by the Seahawks defense. It was so close. Ben Solo, Kylo Ren was able to stop that 3rd down attempt from converting. 4th and 1. Interested in what the Packers are going to do here. With how long each of the drives have been taking, there's no guarantee that they'll see the ball for any meaningful amount of time at the rest of this game.
4th and 1 looks like they'll go for it. Good call here.
I agree.
4 minutes left in the game. Under center, Christopher Cross.
Running it up.
Hand it off to Trooper.
He's got it.
Breakthrough. Get the first down.
Wow. So important
Down at the 6-yard line.
that they made that 4th down conversion, and they did. 1st and goal at the 6. For the first time tonight, the Packers see 1st and goal. This is very exciting. They could tie the game up with just one solid pass from Christopher Cross. The time is now here for them to get their first touchdown of the night. Christopher Cross throws it. Caught! Martin Van Buren. Touchdown Packers.
Touchdown Packers, and here we are. Almost tied up again pending the extra point, but this is going to be some exciting final few minutes of football here.
Now, this is more of the action that we were hoping to see. Great snag from Martin Van Buren, able to break through. There's a lot of defenders in the area, but he slipped through just in time for the catch. Reels it in. Brought down, but wow. A very solid play. Now 1 point separating these two as just a guy kicking balls. There's one ball kick away from making this tied again. Extra
Kick
point is up.
Drills it. 13-13 is our current score with 3:22 to play. A 9-play drive.
Now I could definitely say this game is getting exciting again. We can see that these teams can get into the end zone, but we'll see just what they're able to do. We might see, I think, one possession from each of these teams, and that's really going to determine this. I wouldn't put it past these teams to bring us to our first ever regular season overtime, but we'll see as the Seahawks have an opportunity to make a big play here.
Here's the kick.
Play Trude again. Running it up there to the 30. Oh, wow. Very good return. Brought it up to the 32 that time.
Sporticus comes out once again. Now over 100 yards passing in just 8 completions, which is not a bad stat at all to have. It just has been a very slow process in getting there. Here's a handoff to Kronk.
Oh, he tried to
get
spin.
the outside, and it's stunning to see how easily he falls to somebody with the size of this defender. I mean, just you would think that he's able to break through Montgomery Money here.
Kronk has just had a really tough time in the regular season.
Great coverage right there.
All around, just every single week, Kronk has had a hard time, so it falls back on the shoulders of Sir Sporticus to wrench victory from his team. Another run! Oh, he ran into his own player.
Again runs into his own guy, and that will slow him down, prevent him from getting across the first down line as a 3rd down approaches now.
Oh, that was a very rough play there. 4 yards, a 3rd down conversion. They got to be sweating a little bit here, because if they walk out of this drive with no points on the board, the Packers could be in prime position to claim a victory here. What a catch!
Down the middle, there it is.
Just
What
like
a grab right there.
Wow. And that was to number 52 or 62. That was Harry Potter. Interesting. I've not seen him. Not seen him at all. Very interesting that we see Harry Potter out on the field, but huge. 2 minutes left to play in this game. Yeah, he's either a defender or a backup player. I don't know. I don't think we've ever seen him step out on the field.
I'm very certain he is a defender. He's gotten some pretty solid stats on defense. So.
Wow. Interesting. More defensive passes here in the SFL, but that one was a very huge one. Very significant. for the Seahawks.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
2 minutes left in the game. First and 10. Here's a handoff
Ooh.
to Kronk. Will get brought down.
Kronk
No
once
real
again.
surprise anymore.
Kronk, who went into the season being called the greatest running back in the entire league, has just not been able to prove it so far in the first 3 weeks of the season. So unfortunate to see that for Seahawks fans and specifically for Kronk fans. We'll see. He's going to get it again, but brought down again.
Gosh. Unbelievable.
10 rushes, 10
Averaging-
yards.
Averaging at a single yard a rush is just...
We expect a lot more from Kronk, but the faith that they still
Especially in a
have.
time like this, about a minute left in regulation, will the Seahawks be able to pull anything off? Now at the 43-yard line, a kick from here would be about 60 yards for Obi-Wan Kenobi, so they'll definitely need to get a bit closer.
It might be the longest kick we've ever seen, and Kronk
Going
again.
with Kronk, getting a
Unable
few
to
yards.
make it happen. And now this play call has a lot of weight on it. The Seahawks making a big decision. Do they kick it, go for a long field goal, or do they risk going for it at 6 yards?
55 yards would be the field goal.
That's so difficult. I don't know. This is an impossible situation, but they're gonna
go with
kick
the
it.
kick. Standing on the midfield logo, Obi-Wan Kenobi readying up for the kick. It's up. It's up, and will
He
it have
made it.
enough? He will.
What in the
16
world?
to 13. What a stunning kick for Obi-Wan Kenobi, drilling it.
Wow, and it
He
wasn't.
could have made that from. That was a 55-yard kick. pretty
Wow,
sure. Could have made that
Obi-Wan
from
Kenobi.
65.
That
Incredible job
definitely a
by
strong
Obi-Wan.
kick.
His long before this was 38,
Wow.
proving
What a-
himself to be one of the best kickers.
What a great stat there for Obi-Wan, but in the greater picture, Seahawks are only
believe-
up by 3.
I believe that is actually the longest kick we've seen be successful in the SFL. Max Monahan is a close second there, as well as just a guy kicking balls. Here's the kick return. Martin Van Buren taking it
Martin
up
Van Buren,
to the
ooh.
26-yard line, it looks like. With
1
1
minute.
minute left. 2 timeouts left for the Packers. Will they be able to bring this thing all the way downfield and get some points on the board, forcing an overtime or a win for the Packers? Find out in the next 60 seconds of football. Here's Christopher Cross in the shotgun, facing a 1st and 10. Looking to
Dropping back.
pass now.
He's going to go big or go home. Oh, no. Short pass, actually. It looked like he was looking downfield, but nonetheless. Oh, we see the kicker preparing to do something. It's just a guy kicking balls. He knows how important the next field goal kick might be. Could bring us to the first ever overtime of the regular season.
Again, just a guy kicking balls. A great kicker has made it from 53. So they don't have to worry too much about that as long as they can move down the field like this with Trooper Gooch getting about 6 or I believe 9 yards on that run.
Clock is frozen at 30 seconds with the second to last time out of the Packers evaporating. And now this is very important. They're at a pretty good place on the field. If they could just get a few more yards, then putting some faith in just a guy kicking balls. But running it again, interesting decision. I don't know what they're thinking. This is
20 seconds now with only 1 timeout left, and they don't seem to be rushing. Oh no. This could be a huge mistake for the Packers.
It sounds like the timeout was just called. Yes.
Yeah.
This is
Wow.
it. I don't know what the Packers, what they're thinking here. It's just their thoughts might be clouded here, but we have about 1 play before they'll have to kick it. So if this somehow ends up being a run play, then I don't know what to say about the Packers here. But Christopher Cross drops back. Trooper Gooch
Here it is,
sitting.
11 seconds remaining. Down by 3. Christopher Cross will look to pass. Clock is ticking down.
Clock is ticking. He can't
He'll
keep
try to roll
waiting.
to the left. This will be the final play of the game.
No, that's it.
Nothing will happen here.
Unfortunate. That was not where he needed to pass it to, and oh, you can see on the sideline, so frustrating. The Packers have lost. The Seahawks claimed their first victory of the season with the final score 13-16. The Seahawks have won at home.
Looks like there was some good relationships growing between these two teams.
Yeah, it
Always
definitely
good
looked
to
like
see.
no bad blood between these two teams side. All around solid play, especially by each team's defense. This will be an interesting game to look back on. But overall, not too many gigantic offense plays, only one touchdown from each of these teams, but nonetheless, overall great play on both sides of the ball. But yeah, of course, defensive name of the game. There was the Seahawks' huge touchdown pass. But overall, close game. Excited to see what comes in the future for both of these teams. We'll see if the Packers will be able to claim their first victory sometime soon. Thank you for watching the SFL tonight.